Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica. I am a military spouse stationed out in Hawaii with my husband, our 2.5-year-old daughter, and I am 32 weeks pregnant with baby girl number 2. So today's video is all about baby must-haves. Now these are my opinion, what I definitely needed for when I had my first baby. They were things that I used almost every day, and they were really helpful for me and my husband and anyone who came to our house to watch our daughter. So this is my list. Yours may be different, but I'm excited to share my list with y'all. So stay tuned and let's get started. So my list is in no particular order. It's just things that I thought of and jotted them down as they came into mind. But the first thing on my list is a bassinet. So we room shared for the first 3.5 months of my first daughter's life. She outgrew her bassinet by the time she was 3.5 to 4 months old, so we had to transition her to the crib before we were ready to, but it's okay. The bassinet that we used is the Swaddle Me bassinet. It is currently discontinued. It is 3 years old, so I'm not really surprised, but it was a great bassinet, which is why we plan on using it again. So the one thing that I really loved about this bassinet is it actually had an incline option, which I think really helped keep my daughter from having acid reflux and colic and any of those other kind of issues. So I really loved that part of my bassinet. It is also mesh all the way around, which is great. It does have a manual rocking function, like you can rock it yourself, and it comes with a detachable little heart thing. You slip it on the rail by their feet and it plays music and other white noise sounds, so nature sounds, heartbeats, normal white noise, stuff like that. It's also a nightlight, and you can turn on the vibration as well, so it'll vibrate the entire bassinet, which is pretty cool. So we will be reusing our Swaddle Me infant bassinet, keeping with the same theme of things next to the bed for baby. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a diaper cart. So with our first daughter, I just had a diaper caddy next to the bed. So it's just a basket with all of my baby essentials, so diapers, wipes, etc. However, it was a basket on my floor. So this time I decided to get a diaper cart. It's just one of those 3-tier carts that you can get at Target or Walmart or TJ Maxx or Ross or wherever you can find them. It's just one of the metal 3-tier carts. And I'm keeping it organized with my baby essentials. So the first tier is actually going to be my diapers, wipes, and other baby essentials. So the cart that I have is actually pretty big. I actually have a full box of newborn diapers in the top of my cart, and I still have half of that top tier left to use. So also in there, I'm gonna have my wipe dispenser. And then behind that, I have a basket that is gonna hold diaper cream, lotion, baby combs, the bulb syringe that you get from the hospital, baby brush, everything like that. I'm going to keep in the little basket in the top tier, so it's right where I need it and right within reach when I need it. What I'm keeping in the second tier of my cart is going to be divided in half. One half is going to be stuff for baby, so it's going to be gowns and other sleepers, swaddles, changing pad liners, because I do keep 1 or 2 in my room whenever we're room sharing, so that when I change her diaper on my bed, I can just put that out on the bed so she doesn't have an accident on my bed, which learned from that mistake with my first one. I'm also putting all of my breast pump stuff on the second tier. So my actual breast pump is going to go on the second tier. I'm also going to keep my breast pump parts, so the flanges, the tubing, everything like that, the bags, the bottles, those are all going to go on the second tier with my pump. I'm only going to keep 1 or 2 sets on the second tier, but it'll be easier for when I do have to pump. That's where they're going to be. The bottom tier and final tier is where I'm keeping things that I need, but I don't need a lot, or replacement things. So the third tier is going to be extra diapers, extra wipes, extra pump parts, bottles, everything like that. So all your extra stuff that you need to have just in case, but won't need all the time or right within reach, that's what's going on my bottom tier. And that's the diaper cart. It's gonna be right up against my bed, right by the bassinet, so within reach whenever I need it. And it's on wheels so I can move it around. And then whenever I don't need it anymore for a diaper cart, I can turn it into a cart for something else. But right now it's gonna be my diaper cart, and I think it'll be really, really helpful and much better than having just a basket at the bottom of my bed. The next thing that I'm gonna talk about that is on my list is a baby swing. So we had both a baby swing and a bouncer, and the bouncer is actually next on my list. So the baby swing stayed downstairs in our living room, and we just have your basic Ingenuity baby swing. It's not one of the big ones that takes up a lot of room. It actually folds pretty compactly to the size that you can slide it under your couch or behind your couch, or just lean it up against a wall so it's out of the way, which is something I really liked since our living room is not very big. And it's really nice. It vibrates and it plays music, and it's got a weight in the bottom that helps it keep swinging so you don't have to keep resetting the timer. So that's pretty neat. So my first daughter really loved it, so we're gonna use it again. The bouncer we kept upstairs because we needed something upstairs for when I was like taking a shower or something like that, and I still wanted to see my daughter when I was by myself. I would put her in the bouncer in the doorway of our bathroom, and she would just sit in that while I took a shower or brush my teeth or whatever I had to do, but I still wanted her within eyesight. That's where we put her, was in the bouncer. And again, it's not very big, so you can just stick it out of the way when you're not using it. Next thing I want to talk about are sleep items. So I love baby gown. And if you don't know what a baby gown is, it is one of these. It's basically a little long t-shirt with elastic on the bottom. So these are great when they're brand new. You just slip this on them, and then if you have to change their diaper at night, you just pull it up over their little booty, change their diaper, pull it back down, and that's it. No zippers, no snaps, no buttons, no nothing. These are great. This is a one size Carter's gown. It came in a pack of 2. It's got the fold over mittens too, which is really nice. So baby gowns are a must. I put these on my daughter whenever she went to bed at night. During the day, I actually kept her in these little footed sleepers, which is next on my list. Footed sleepers are great. Footed sleepers with zippers are even better. So I love these for daytime. You can do more with them, put them in wraps, stuff like that. Sleeper pajamas are great. I like these. It's an upside down zipper, so the zipper pull is at the bottom of the foot, by the foot, instead of up by the neck. So you unzip this way, which means you only have to unzip it halfway to change the baby's diaper. You don't have to get them completely undressed. So footed sleepers are also wonderful if you don't like the gowns. There's these. And you don't have to worry about snaps. Let's talk about swaddles. So if you watched my first video, my what's in my diaper bag video, I said I cannot swaddle, and I can't. I don't get how nurses and people who do swaddle can swaddle. I can't do it. I've tried. Maybe I'll be able to this time. We'll see. But what my husband and I did is we bought what we call cheater swaddles, which are these. This is a Swaddle Me Velcro swaddle. You unvelcro these 2 little tabs, and then there's another piece of Velcro right here that you undo. And then you just stick your baby in this way, stick their little feet in, and then you Velcro this back over tight, tuck this in, and Velcro this side back over, and there you go, a little baby burrito. This one's really cute. It's got whales on it. But we have a couple of these. We're gonna try them again with this one, and we'll see what happens. But these swaddles are great. However, I also strongly recommend muslin swaddles. These are muslin swaddle blankets. It came in a pack of 3 from one of my friends. If you watched my first video, you saw the lemon one. This is a pink lattice print. It's super cute, and there's also a strawberry print in this one as well. Since it was a gift, I don't have the link for it, but I love muslin swaddle blankets. You can use them for a multitude of different things, including swaddling your baby, but you can use them as car seat covers, as blankets, burp cloths, spit-up rags, you name it, you can use these, and the more you wash them, the softer they get. They are amazing. So definitely recommend having at least a couple of these in your arsenal because they're great. Next on my list that I want to talk about are baby carriers. I think everybody needs to have at least one. We now have 4. So maybe a little bit of an overkill, but that's okay. So with our first daughter, we had the Moby wrap, which we still have and I still love. However, I wanted something a little less cumbersome for out in public because those of you who have a Moby wrap know how much fabric it is and how difficult it is to tie in a confined space. So you need a good bit of room to move around to get a Moby wrap tied on properly and tied tightly enough. So I mainly used it at home. I also have the Infantino 4-in-1 convertible carrier. It's great. My daughter really loved it. I loved it especially for when we went on hikes, but you can wear them on your front or on your back. And when they're on the front, you can wear them front facing or inward facing, and my daughter loved it. And I really like that the seat at the bottom where they sit is adjustable to how big they are. So I really highly suggest that carrier, or at least look into it. We also had, well, I say we, my husband also has the tactical vest carrier, and my daughter was not a fan of that one. So we'll see if he uses it this time, but he only used it like twice with our first daughter. The next thing I want to talk about is something that some people hate and think is unnecessary, and some people, like me, think they're a blessing. And that, my dear friends, is a diaper genie. I love my diaper genie. I do. We still use it in my daughter's room. Even though she is potty trained, she still does wear a diaper or a pull-up at night and during her nap time, because we haven't quite gotten the hang of sleeping potty training yet. So we do still use the diaper genie in her room. I will be buying another one for the nursery when the baby gets here. But for us, diaper genies are a must. However, we do not use the diaper genie bags that go in the diaper genie. We actually use the Arm & Hammer version. They're orange, they're a little bit thicker. There's more bag on the little roll, which is great. And I think that they help keep the smell down a lot better than the diaper genie bags do. So that's what we use, and I love my diaper genie. The next thing is something else that I mentioned in my diaper bag video, and that is my Copper Pearl nursing cover. I love my nursing cover. It's super soft, it's super cute, and it's multifunctional, just like the swaddle blanket. So you can use it as a nursing cover, as a car seat cover, a buggy cover, a high chair cover, and it even says you can wear it as a scarf. Definitely look into one of those. I used it a lot when I first had my daughter because we were getting the hang of nursing. So it definitely came in handy. As she got bigger, she got curious and she didn't really like it as much, but definitely came in handy in those early days of breastfeeding. And I definitely used it still for high chairs and buggies when we went shopping. So it's definitely a thing to keep with you in your diaper bag. The next thing I have on my list is something that everybody knows that they need, but I want to talk about the one that we have, and that is an infant seat and a stroller. So we use the Chico Bravo Trio travel system. It is everything you need in one price tag. So it's the car seat base, and the stroller, which is great. The stroller, the seat comes out, so you can just have the frame if you just want the frame, or you can leave the seat on, but your car seat just snaps onto the frame, with or without the seat. So it just snaps in and you're good to go, which is really great because I hated carrying around my infant car seat. I hated carrying it. So we always popped it into the stroller and we were good to go. So definitely highly recommend looking into those. I love Chico. We actually got my daughter the Next Seat Up, which is the Chico Next Fit convertible car seat. You can use it as an infant seat and then have it grow with your baby up through the time that they outgrow it, which I think is like 65 pounds. So that's also an option. I like having an infant seat because I can put it in the stroller, especially if your baby is asleep. You don't have to take them out of their car seat and put them in the stroller. You can just take your car seat out and put it on the stroller. So that was a big plus for me. So yeah, our infant car seat is the same one that we used with our first daughter, and it's still good. It doesn't expire until 2023 and it's in perfect condition, so we're going to use it again. Something else I want to mention is baby monitors. The topic of baby monitors I feel is kind of controversial depending on who you talk to. The kind that we have, a lot of people don't like. We have the kind that connect to your phone. So we have the iBaby monitor system, which I love. I really love it because I can check on my kids when I'm not home. So if my husband and I are out on a date night, I can check on them when they're in bed, make sure they're okay, and it gives me peace of mind when I'm not home. It's also something that I always have with me. I always have my phone with me. And as long as I have some sort of Wi-Fi, I can check on the monitor. So that's the kind of monitor we have. We have two different styles because we just got a new one for baby number 2. And I'll link them both below. And last but not least, on my must-have list is, of course, a diaper bag. If you have a kid, especially if you have multiple kids, you need some sort of diaper bag, even if it's just a large purse. So make sure you check out my What's in My Diaper Bag video, and you can see what kind of diaper bag that we're using for our toddler and soon-to-be newborn. I do have a short list of things that are new that I wanted to try this go around with the baby, since it's been almost 3 years since I had a baby. So I want to talk to you about those. The first thing I want to talk about is my new Haakaa breast pump. So this is the Haakaa breast pump. Well, it's the box. I have seen rave reviews about this thing. It is a silicone breast pump. It comes with a lid, and the lid has a little vent so you can get the air out, but it's 100% silicone, very squishy, and these have gotten rave reviews from so many different people. I'm excited to really try it out. What it does is you put this on the breast that you're not nursing on, and it encourages letdown from that side, or just catches any milk that might be leaking out of that side while you nurse on the other side. It's really neat. I'm really excited to give it a try and see if it works as well as people say it does. So that's my first new toy that I'm excited to try. The next thing that I'm really excited to try out is my new carrier wrap. So like I said, I love my Mobi. I still have my Mobi. However, it's very cumbersome during like shopping trips or anything like that. I saw this advertised on Instagram, I believe, or it might have been Facebook, but it is the Coney or Connie, I'm not sure how they pronounce it, wrap. It's super soft. This is what it looks like. It's not on me, obviously, because I'm super pregnant and doesn't fit right now. But it crosses in an X in the front, and you put baby in like you do for every other wrap carrier. So you put them on the inside flat first, and then pull this over to support them. It has a back panel like this that has mesh and padding, so it's breathable but still comfortable on your back. It's not super stretchy. These are supposedly made to grow with the baby, so they have a little bit of give but not too much. When you first get it for your newborn and first put them in it, it should be tight enough to hold them without them sagging, but it does also come with a waist sash for you to tie around and give the newborns a little extra support in the kangaroo hold, which is where their feet are still inside the wrap. You can also use it with their feet outside of the wrap. And their website says it holds kids up to 45 pounds. That's pretty cool. My daughter would actually fit in this if that was the case. However, I'm not gonna try it. So I'm really, really excited to try this out. I will let y'all know later if it actually works and if I actually like it once baby gets here and I'm actually able to use it. So I will get back to you, but I'm really excited to give it a shot. If I do end up liking it, I will probably order another one because they have a mesh version, which is more breathable. And since we live in Hawaii, that would be nice to have. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see if I like it, and I'll let y'all know. The next thing I wanna talk about is a baby lounger. So we didn't have a baby lounger with our first daughter. I didn't feel like I needed one. With this one, I feel like it would be nice to have for like going to a friend's house. I can take it with me if I want to, or I can stick it in the top of the pack and play downstairs whenever she needs to lay down downstairs and I don't want to put her in her swing. I can lay her down on the couch in it or on the floor if I'm sitting on the floor with my other daughter. So one of my friends was very nice and got it for me. So she got this one. It's super cute. The inside pad, this actually comes out so you can wash it. The entire thing is actually washable, which is really nice, but it's just easier to wash this. This end is really cool. It's got this on it. You can take this off and then you have a nice little decorative tie, and you can actually undo this, and when your kid is big enough, and then this bottom portion is open for their little feet to hang out. So that's really neat, and I'm super excited to give this a try. It is handmade by a lady in the Ukraine, I believe, is where it came from. But I will list her Etsy shop down below, and you can check it out. But it seems like it's really good quality. I haven't washed it yet, but I'm really excited to give it a try. The last thing I want to talk about that is new for us to try is our new double stroller. So I knew I wanted a double stroller for my toddler and the new baby. However, I did not want one of those big, cumbersome side-by-sides or front-to-back double strollers. My daughter will be almost 3 whenever her sister is born, and she likes to walk everywhere as it is. So I wanted something smaller, but still had a seat for my older daughter. So what we ended up getting was the Chico Bravo for 2. It's a double stroller without being a huge double stroller. It's only about 5 inches longer than our current stroller. It still folds completely flat like our current stroller, but it is for 2 kids, which is great. So the front half, you have a seat, but it also is where you can click in your car seat. So you just fold down the front seat and click it in, and then behind that there is a fold down seat with a seat belt for an older kid to sit on. And if they don't feel like sitting, there's a footwell that they can stand on, and actually they have child handles for them to hold on to, which is pretty neat. So we actually just bought our stroller today. Haven't put it together yet, but I am gonna do a video of us unboxing it, putting it together, showing it to my older daughter so you can see where she's gonna sit, how she's gonna maneuver on the stroller, etc., and how the car seat actually clicks into the stroller, and see if we like it. So that will probably be my video on Friday, so keep an eye out for that. But that is it. That's all I have for this video on my must-haves. If there's any must-haves that you think I forgot, or you think other moms might be interested in, make sure to leave a comment down below with your suggestions. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends. If you liked my hair in this video, make sure you check out my friend Stevie Shepherd's channel. She is also a military wife and mom of 2 girls, and she posts all kinds of stuff on her channel. She does mom videos, she does beauty videos, hair tutorials, and it's pretty great. So make sure you go check it out. I will link the video below that gave me the inspiration for this hairstyle in the description box, along with all of the products that I'm able to find links for from this video. I will link those below as well. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!